Hey guys, Caitlin here. I had a video idea if I should kind of make it or not. About animation and it's like a randomized video or something like that. It's like about animation, the media, and other stuff like that. And look, I'd gotten that a few months ago, I think. Was it? Yeah, I think so. So apparently, man, I really need to brush my hair. No, right after this video, I'm gonna brush my hair. So apparently, to be honest, if I was not that person to be super lazy, if I was the person to like actually put my hand throughout like animation and other stuff like that, like just animating or something like that, I would do that. But apparently I don't have any of the equipment. I don't have I do have a tablet, but it's not like a drawing tablet. It's an iPad. And sadly it's just an iPad. And this right here, my phone, is also Apple, but the screen can be drawable. You can like draw stuff in it or something like that if I was able to. But apparently, all I would like to do is actually make an animation. I mean, I could possibly use Flip a Clip, but you know how people use it kind of like a slideshow thing instead of like an animating thing. Like, apparently these children on the app like just draw like one clip and then like hi and stuff like that, and then the other one like hi, and then, well, not really hi, but like, so one clip saying hi and then the other clip saying something about what the topic is on the video, and then the other, yeah, it just goes on, and it's not actually an animation because they're using a screen recorder to help it. And sadly, this is annoying me. Apparently screen recorder is kind of like an easier way to record on your phone screen or something like that. And then, there's actually an app for that too. You can go check it out. It's like, it's a really good app. And apparently, right after a video, you can go on and make the so when you make the video, after that you go on the app and then you put your face on it or something like that, like a face cam, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. So yeah, I think that's what it is, and I don't know why I'm looking down. And I did just take a shower, but I didn't brush my hair, so I'm gonna brush my hair. And I know that I've already said that 1,000 times. Oof. My cats are looking pretty adorable. There they are. Also, yeah, the media, it ruins everything. And animation quality, it's pretty great. Unless that you count on people that put their eyes over the hair. Like, the character's eyes are just like, you know how the hair is supposed to cover things? Apparently they put the eyes over the hair instead of the eyes under the hair, which is sad. And you know what I think about that? Wow, what has happened? Why do you do that? And I just saw an animation. It was pretty cool. So So the YouTuber who made it, it was like an Ed's World type of thing, and it was like that copycat meme or something like that. And it wasn't like the copycat from Billie Eilish. It was the copycat from Vocaloid. And apparently, the animation quality was pretty good. I liked it. The only problem was the eyes looked like that they were supposed to cover the hair, because, oh my gosh, it looked so cringy to me. Putting your eyes over some hair is cringy. And I mean it's cringy because if it's like a character that has like their eyes are supposed to be all covered and stuff like that, and then their eye just like shows up out of nowhere, that looks weird. And my friend even does this stuff too. I mean, like, it's pretty good. Like, her art is pretty good. And I mean, she's getting better at her art style. She used to, like, do front face forward. And then she started doing this angle. Except, there's one problem. She didn't make noses or nostrils. That kind of made me a bit triggered, but it was okay. Oh, no. I'm watching DuckTales right now, and it's just really sad. Oh, it's sad. Rip Emo Duck. Yeah, watching DuckTales. Pretty good show. And so, back on that part of the topic, I forgot for what I was going to talk about. You know what? I want to be done now. I'm sorry. But still back on the topic. Just a bit of shortness over there. Okay, I still forgot for what I was going to talk about. Man. I like how life goes. To be honest, oh yeah, eyes over hair. So if a character in an animated show or like some kind of comic strip, if you see like this one anime character in it, and like it's just some hair here and there, but it's like kind of like crossing this part of the eye, like if it's just covering it, and when it's not actually covered, like you see more of the eye, less than the hair, it makes me triggered. Actually, it's pretty weird. Apparently, when you're making a character, you shouldn't do that to your character's hair. And, well, my friend did do that once. I think that was the topic. She didn't make noses or nostrils. She just did this and then, like, a little smile over there. Then, like, yeah, it kind of got a bit old, and I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm just, like, sitting there, like, thinking, what happened to the good style of your art? Like, her characters used to be, like, front-faced and then, like, just shown like that. I remember, I have another friend who is very sarcastic. I'm not gonna say her name, but apparently, she likes to draw most of the time. I remember seeing some of her art in gym class when she was in gym with me. And she made these anime characters, and now she is making her art like memes. Like, there's snails, drugs, other stuff. And of course, YouTube is gonna probably take the comments away for the part when I said drugs. Go ahead. But I still care for the comments, YouTube. You better put them back, alright, friend? Yeah. I wish the media was more respectful for freedom of speech. I wish it was more respectful for freedom of speech. And I also wish that it was respectful for people and how they feel about something. Even though that, like, the person says that they feel that they have something going on with them, tell them to go see a doctor. That's something that they should be told for. Go see a doctor. I mean, you probably have something wrong with you. But not entirely wrong with you. Like, they're not gonna say, like, oh, you're like a maniac, you're like mentally insane. And what they mean by telling you to go see a doctor is like they're kind of worried about it. They're worried about how that you are acting in the video. And yeah. And there's one thing I don't like about the media. It's of how that they say stuff about singers, actors, and how that some of them didn't do anything. In this one, I'm actually speaking about Michael Jackson. This guy gave me childhood. And I mean, he gave me childhood. And what I mean about that, Beat It, the song Beat It, man, those were the good times, man. And sadly, he's not here anymore, but you know what? Instead of being sad that he's gone, let's just appreciate the fact that he was living. Let's just appreciate that he was alive at one point. So, yeah. Don't think that sometimes whenever you think about negativity, sometimes you have to be happy about that part of the negativity. Like, kind of like about Bob Ross. Like, not being happy. Okay, let me start over about that. So, being sad because I was gone, but instead of being sad because he was gone, let's be happy that he was here for our childhood. And I also mean my childhood, because, you know, I'm still legally a kid, because I'm a 15-year-old. And I'm making these weird faces because I like to pee. Okay, start that over. I like to make people laugh, which was what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. Erase that part. And I can't edit, so YouTube, please, let it, oh my gosh. I like to make people laugh. And why is because, I like to joke around. Not a lot, but most of the time. I try to make my jokes as literal as possible. You know, because it's funny because it's true. That's one of the most cliche things ever, but, you know, it's more accurate. It's more funny when it's accurate, you know? And I'm talking too fast because I like to talk fast. Dang, my hair's wet. It's soggy. It's like I'm looking at soggy pizza right now. And no, I'm not actually looking at that. I'm just, And my cats still look adorable. The one I like to call Nacho is looking outside. Except right now, he just stopped looking outside and decided to look at me. But before that, oh, he was trying to yawn, but it didn't happen. Also, just recently, my throat, like, very, very recently, like, just by now, my throat hurts a lot, man. Oh, man, it feels like that I am just, like, I feel like that somebody punched, like, right into the throat, like, put their fist in it. Like, put their fist in my mouth and then just punch my throat at the same time. It feels like that right now. I mean, it doesn't feel like that I'm being punched, but it kind of hurts. Like if it was. Oh, here comes the nachos. Hi, Nacho. I don't call him Nacho very often. I'm like, hi, hi, hi. And then he's like, "Purr." It's like purr and then meow at the same time. Smudge! Isn't he cute? Smudge! Oh my gosh. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? Hi, Smudge. Smudge. Hi. Also, speaking of Smudge, as in a cat, apparently Smudgy and Cheeto, Nacho and Cheeto are both brothers from the same litter. And apparently they are very, very nice cats. The only problem is that they have claws. Apparently my feet have been hurt by them. Like, my right foot has been brutally, attacked by Smudge. I was trying to heal his tail when I put my foot on it, 'cause, I don't know. I didn't, like, put my foot on it, like, stepped on it. I mean, like, I was just laying down on my bed chilling with my little Smudge, and then apparently I put my foot on his tail, not my tail, 'cause I don't have one. Put my foot on his tail. Aww. And apparently he got hurt. I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? Stepping on your tail with a boot full of needles? And not a boot full of needles, but like a boot with the bottom of it has a lot of sharp needles. And it looked like that he was getting hurt, even though that he wasn't. Right, Smudge? Oh, he's purring. Ah, he's so adorable. Just by his cuteness. Oh, Smudge! Uh-oh. Copyright strike. No. I'm gonna have to redo this video. I'm still gonna post it though, because I don't care. But I want to care. I don't want to care for showing a Disney show. Because if I wanted to, I can. Even though that it's like, just give him the credit or something like that, it would be kind of fine. But like, then copywriting strike it. Ugh. Stupid hand. Smudgy, why did you have to be so cute for this video? And why did I have to show the TV to the audience? Let's just hope that YouTube never finds this video. But in all reality, let's just say, hey, I only like YouTube for the people who actually get to do freedom of speech and stuff like that. But since we were talking about cats, let's talk about my cat, Will. This is my cat, but not Will. He's not Will. Will is a black cat, very cute. And when he meows at you, it doesn't sound anything like a meow. It's like, like it's making noise. But instead, it's like low and kind of shaky, just a bit shaky. And apparently, that cat is actually very, very, very adorable. Not to mention, so he's declawed, which is kind of sad, and he puts his paw on me sometimes. Now he just sits right beside me whenever I'm going to sleep. He either goes on my chest, or he just sits right beside me, or something like that. Like, doesn't sit, but like just, So this is where, I don't know. So this is me. These are my knees. This is me, and this is where Will is sitting. And he's not sitting, he's laying. That's how I'm trying to describe it. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't describe things very well. It's always something I couldn't do. But Will in general is a very, very good cat. I mean, like, he would be, like, right by me, and then he would, like, and just, like, pet me and stuff like that, and I would pet him. And it would be so, like, I'm like, wow, this is a really good relationship. And he's declawed, so no claws going on my face, just like a little soft paw. The only problem with declawing is that you're basically killing, I don't know what's worse, either doing it over here or taking the nail off completely. You do know that taking your nails off, it could make that part sensitive, like the underlayer of, like where all the skin is at, where all the skin is located down to that nail. It's very, very, very sensitive. I think that something happened, so this is kind of like my theory and take, since that there are some people out there that aren't really religious or like God believers. I believe in God, and I actually have a cross up there, and the cross actually used to belong to my uncle. Sadly, he's in the nursing home, but apparently, so I think that what happened was when humans got created, the nails were they were just not right in a way, like, there were no nails, but like the tips could have possibly been the sensitive part if we didn't have nails to this day. And that's just my thought. Nobody else's probably. But in always cases, don't judge that thought, because like, that's why I don't like the media. People judge. People like go over to you and like say, oh, did you post like this? And then they would show you like a picture of a famous YouTuber or a famous rock star. And then they were like, and then you said that they were accused of being a bad person. And like that person that is right by you are like saying, why did you do that? Or like, why, like there's like a million comments on there saying, oh, blah, 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 like just jabbering, gibberish, other stuff. People just saying, why did you do that? Or like, people don't respect other people's opinions. And not to mention, if that was a joke, then it's a joke. They would have probably said lol, or like, oh, it's kind of funny to think about it, or something kind of like that, or a joke, kind of like JK. Yeah, that's what I don't like about the media. Okay, my time's up. Have a nice day. I love you all. Mwah. And you could like, you could subscribe, you can hit the bell, you can comment. Do it. I don't care if you don't. I don't care if you do, and I don't care if you don't. All I care is that you possibly could do it, but I'm not gonna force you on that. I'm just kind of asking. No forcing. Okay? Bye.